Guys, welcome to a spontaneous live broadcast, Birmingham City. I'm in Sheepcote Street. I just had to get out, guys, and do a video. I've had my curry with half a bottle of wine. I don't normally drink, as you know, so I'm a bit lightheaded, so forgive me if I muffle a little bit, and like I normally do, you know, stumble on my words. I just had to get out, guys. Things happening in the world. It's left me very stressed out. So it's nearly 9 o'clock. Tuesday. There's the mood of the audience. Tuesday evening. And beautiful evening. No wind. Slightly cool, but just so pleasant. Had so much rain. It's going to rain a lot more. So I thought just get out. And a week today I'm going to London. The forecast is light rain. It was 60 something degrees Fahrenheit and warm, but they've changed their mind. It might change again. A week today, hopefully, as you know, Westminster. But Tuesday night I thought, hello George. Gorge. No, it's Gorge, isn't it? Sorry, not George. Purely spontaneous. Welcome, George. I thought I'd come out and do a little video with our new Vodafone. We've only used it once. So, Holly, hello. Hello, Holly. How are you? Good to see you. Yes, a quick one, guys, because we're in London next Wednesday. I'll post them when I get home, and I should be home by 11. As you know, I'm taking a fast train this time. It'd be so wonderful to come back in 1 hour and 20 minutes instead of 2 hours and 38. Isn't it lovely? Lovely evening here. I say just slightly cool, no wind, just a perfect evening. And I wanted to show you guys and just come out. Normally after my curry and rice, I had a lovely curry and half a bottle of wine. And I don't drink, guys, as you know, very rarely. So I'm going to say again, I'm a little bit probably tipsy, so forgive me. Tomorrow they launch the DJI, guys. We won't go in Brindley Place. Hello, Abdallah. Welcome back. I know you came in first time recently. I'm just going to show you. Christmas market opens a week Thursday. Lots happening in Birmingham, so I thought I'd give you a little teaser and how beautiful it looks and wonderful. Yes, if I had to say, I've got my hat on today, guys. It's probably the perfect weather for filming, to be honest with you. Let me just show you something, guys. But it might jump a little bit. Let's see if I can get that. Oh, it's not going to change that. Well, that's okay. Welcome. I've got 6 already. That's a world record. World record. Thank you so much, guys. Tipsy Charlie, yes. I know, I'm only sort of snoring within 10 minutes of eating, and I as I said, it's the world crisis at the moment. It's left me very stressed, and I wanted to come in and I wanted to get out and just walk around, to be honest with you. So here we are. I was going to change the camera, but you can't, guys, when you start up not in the app for the iPhone. I'm in Prism, so once you start, you can't change it, can you, to front or back. Great to see Holly and Gorge. And yeah, perfect. See quite a few people around, about 9 o'clock. Perfect day for filming. Absolutely perfect. And it does work a lot better, guys. This. Oh, we've only got 3 now. I'm not that boring, am I, Holly? I mean, we had 6, Holly. Am I really that boring? You see, making me cry already. But I've gone on Vodafone, guys, as you know, and we kept swapping. I got rid of the 3. I still had about £10 left on there, but it was finishing in 2 weeks. And then I did a pay-as-you-go on Vodafone last week and paid £10, and I didn't even use it. But it's because I was a Vodafone customer, I got a much better deal. So, but you have to sign up for 2 years. So it's £10 a month, guys, for 2 years. It's an amazing deal. 30 gigabytes and unlimited text and minutes. Isn't that amazing? As you know, I don't use the phone very often, but yeah, 30 gigabytes. I'd probably only use 5 a month. And unlimited text and minutes for £10 a month for 2 years. That's £240 for 2 years. 33 pence a day, guys. And you've got the luxury of knowing you can go live when you want to. You've got the 30 gigabytes there. For example, in an hour we might use just one and a half, so plenty there. Yes, it's a good evening. It's a good evening, Holly. Yes, so the plan is to show you what they are doing in the city centre. As you know, Flues has been off for 9 months. 9 days' time, we've got it's going to open in 9 days, midday. I'll probably film in the daytime for you guys and then do a night one, and pre-recorded and live. We talk as we go and I'll let you know. 30 gig, yeah. Well, 30 gigs for 2 years. 30 gigs a month for £10 a month, which is 33 pence a day. It's really cheap in England. It's no money, is it, guys? So I can sell some wonderful perfume. Oh, look at the Ferris wheel. Big, isn't it, guys? Look. 9 days' time it opens. It's a really big one. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? And even if I don't use it some months, it doesn't matter, does it? I mean, 33 pence a day. It's there if you want it, isn't it? And oh, were you? Sorry, Lucy. I didn't realise. Rep Theatre. The Golden Boys. Oh yeah. Well, it's going to be great. They have the swinging chairs, and then they have something else. I don't know what it's called. The ice skating rink, but I think they work all night. Be quiet, because it's not a residential area. They can do that. They can work all night. So if we film on next Thursday, as I said, daytime. And yes, it also works a lot better than 3. I mean, 3 was 95% okay, guys. I'm not complaining. They were great, the customer service. But it was useless, as you know, in London. No signal at all. And I'd say probably 70-80% of the time you wouldn't get a signal in London, guys. So I'll be doing 4K recorded. But probably the last video at Westminster Bridge, we would try near the Houses of Parliament, around the beautiful area. We would just try live. It should work because Vodafone does work there. They've got a lot more receivers in England than 3 have. Oh dear, that's a big one, isn't it? What's that? Holly sheet looks like your last year's model. Stop spamming. No, keep spamming, Holly. Nightbot, behave yourself. That's the ice skating rink. I know, they're naughty, aren't they? Nightbot. I mean, I didn't even know. I told you before, I didn't know I signed up, and I thought, oh, I can't do this. But it's on there, and also there's the super chat, but I don't take that, you know that. I've had about £3 or £4 payments, but I haven't set up how to get paid. It's all this tax, you know, and it's a bit complicated for me, but I should do it, and I'll only donate the money to charity anyway, as you guys know. It's beautiful there, isn't it? at night, but I can't control it, Holly. I put it on there and it's completely out of my control. Isn't that beautiful? But yes, when we did this the other day, guys, it was a lot better, as you know. I told you, didn't I? Than 3. For example, where we are going now, Victoria Square is fine. I'll tell you as we were going along where it stops, just by the Apple store, and then it's useless. It's buffering all the way down when we go for that Digbeth view, High Street, New Street, all the way up to the cathedral. It's a bad area, and it was unfortunately with Vodafone, and they're probably the best in England. I mean, it's not bad, but you know me, I'm a perfectionist. I hate fastidious. I hate. You can see, look, down to about 26 floors now, the Octagon. 370. It is a bully, Holly. I know. I liked your last video, Holly. You know, you visited public toilets, didn't you? And you were roasting a duck as well. Very funny. You need to make another one, Holly. We love them. Yes, so that's about 26 floors. Another 23 floors to go on there, guys. 49 floors. But it's really happening. It's all coming together. Got to remember, poor old Birmingham's been under construction 20 years. That's the building, guys. Look. See that? 49 floors. 370 rental homes only. The world's first pure residential octagonal high-rise building. It's the wine. Isn't that lovely though? And this officially opened over here a year late. And then you have just over here on the right, I show you, we'll be able to walk right through. It's a shortcut, so that would be wonderful. But here they had an opening ceremony. I showed you outside on my last video, and they had so many bottles of champagne there. I wanted to go in, you know, incognito. Yes, here it's almost finished. Look, they are going to be able to walk through there soon. Not sure if you can now, to be honest. But how it's changed. I get messages from people, someone as far as Australia saying left England 20 years ago. Cannot believe how it's changed and how beautiful it is. So just a quick teaser, guys. It's going to be the wonderful fair there, and this is going to open in a couple of weeks' time. Arcade, look. They say November, you never know if it's the beginning or the end of November. That's going to be wonderful. And then a year late, up here, restaurant, coffee bar, and that again is going to be open in a couple of weeks' time. There. So it's going to be full up here. I do remember coming through here, York's Cafe, 17 years ago. On the way to London. No, I used to go back to Spain, as you know, for the winter, didn't I? So from Cheltenham on the train, he'd always come through Birmingham. And it was horrendous, really, for 2 decades. But fortunately, I've only been here 6 years, as you know, 6.5. So look, isn't it beautiful here? These steps, though, I mean, I need to make, they used to light up here. You see, here? For some reason they don't. I'll show you the other ones. Isn't it beautiful there? Look, the fountain. This will be the first time, guys, in about 24 years this fountain will be working, fingers crossed, for the Xmas market. It broke down last year and the year before, and it wasn't open the year before that. Isn't that beautiful? And as you know, the restaurant used to be there. All the lights were on in there, look. I can't remember the name now, guys. I'm old. But I cannot believe it's not going to be snapped out. What a beautiful location there. I was thinking Italy, but probably too small for Italy. Yes. So, hello. That's beautiful, isn't it? See, the other steps should be lit up like these, but probably nobody's told them. I tell you, it's a privilege to live here. I'm very, very lucky. Very happy I made the decision to come back from Spain 6.5 years ago. I wasn't sure. I just got on the plane. I've never gone back. But I did go back about 3 years ago to sell my tiny little house and got half the money I paid for it. My life savings, so I lost a lot. But at least I got something. And I haven't been back since. I want you to hear the sound of water, guys. Isn't this beautiful? Here, the museum and art gallery. Isn't that beautiful? Do you like it, guys? I like arcades though, Holly. I do like arcades. Yes, tomorrow, guys, DJI comes out, Pocket 3. It's got a 2-inch screen instead of 1-inch, which is completely useless. And it does turn around, so horizontal or diagonal. You see that, guys? Isn't that beautiful? When it broke down, I think it was last week, I thought, oh, here we go again. But no, it just gets blocked up apparently. But I said to you the other day, didn't I? They clear it within a couple of days now. 12-storey office block there and the new hotel. And the glorious, beautiful, there, town hall. Isn't that wonderful? Holly, do you like it? Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, so the restaurant just over there, the orange lights, they're all on, so I'm wondering if someone has... It's going to be snapped up. It's been empty for 3, 4, 5 months. I can't believe that, but it does take a while for, you know, if someone goes in, they're going to have to... We're not going to have to gut it because it's very beautiful inside, but they might obviously change the decor. It does make the fascinating sounds. Yes, we're going to go through the centre quickly. I've got a couple of surprises for you guys. One bit, and this is where we will come through, well, week Thursday. See you guys? Yeah? Right there. I just wanted to give you, well, you've got security there, look. This is the main part of the Christmas market, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Yes, look. 9 days. So London next Tuesday. Have a few videos there. And then we'll be at the market on the Thursday lunchtime. Thursday evening. They won't put floozy on yet though. So they closed this down. Guys, it was closed. Floozy was switched off, as you know, for 9 years. And then we had it on just before the Commonwealth Games. So we had it on for just over a year. And they switched it off January the 1st. And it hasn't been on since because of the major work going on here. We've got about another 6 months after Christmas. But I will show you as we go around. Oh, she's a poet. She's very talented, actually, Holly. I know you're very talented by your videos, and I know you just do it for a bit of fun. But you can do a lot more on there if you wanted to. But the last one was so funny. You deserve millions of views. I'm not joking now, Holly. I'm not trying to. You could get, not that it matters. You know, you could get thousands and thousands of views with those videos. Because nobody makes videos like you do. They're so funny. Guys, anyone on here, Holly, watch her channel. She can mention it on here if you want to, Holly. I always support bloggers. Unlike, you know, they call them so famous. I call them popular. Or someone the other day, guys, from New York. Sorry, but I love New York bloggers and I watch them all the time. Oh my goodness, no self-promotion on here. It's not allowed, it's against the rules. It's unanimous on YouTube. Well, it's not actually, Mr. Famous Vlogger. It's not unanimous because there's one wonderful vlogger called Fernando who's always promoting and helping people. so it's not unanimous. Isn't that gorgeous, guys? Look. I mean, they will promote other very popular vloggers, guys. You know, there's a clicky club. It's a clicky little club. And then with, you know, they think like peasants like me with 723 now wonderful subscribers. I don't want thousands now, guys. I'll tell you a little story. I've gone on, and I know we don't talk politics, but I've gone on, I think I told you at the beginning, I've taken off all my videos on, lots of funny ones on TikTok, and only use it to support. And if I lose viewers, I'm at Palestine and terrible things happening there. So my channel only has 5 videos there, which I've posted in 3 days, guys, because I have to, because I'm going crazy. I've had 15,000 views 3 days, but it's not for that. When this terrible situation is over with, someone has to speak for them. I won't do TikTok, guys, so it's not to promote any channel. That would be immoral, and I don't even talk about my YouTube channel on there. That would be immoral. So if anyone asks me, I'm not going to tell them. I'm there for one reason. Just a voice, a very small voice, tiny little speck of dust. But a tiny little speck of dust is better than none. Oh, look at that. So that's all I'm going to say, guys. I mean, my heart is broken forever, and I've come out tonight because I'm going crazy and I don't sleep. I haven't slept for 10 days. Why should I sleep? It's a small sacrifice to make, and I don't believe what's going on. Even in today's world, I don't believe it's happening, but it is. So I'm a voice, a little tiny voice on my, but it will be shut down when it's finished. One praise to God, because it's not there for my ego or to be famous. I've had thousands of messages, guys. I've had, as I said, over 15,000 views, and people are so wonderful, and from the Muslim community and you know, from any community, Jews. This is a multicultural city, Birmingham. That's why I come here. The wonderful people of Birmingham. I love it. It's a multicultural city. So, isn't that lovely? If it's wobbly, guys, my head's wobbly. Shouldn't drink half a bottle of wine. Can't believe I'm out, guys. I'm honestly, I'll be now. I snore and I'd wake up about 1 in the morning. But that's how mentally disturbed I am at the moment because of what's happening. But anyway, guys, so it's just speaking out. I don't carry any cash. Sorry, thank you very much. I don't, guys. I carry a wallet. Too dangerous. So we're okay at the moment, guys. But when we get, you see, that'll go up to Cornwall Road there, and the market will come all the way down here, not in this road here, obviously, and Grand Central there. Can't go inside, guys, because it will go off. You know, to show you Aussie, the ball. You see, it's coming all the way down here. Lovely lighting here. Yes, all pedestrianised streets, Holly. And this is where the market. It seems to have spread it out again. I think it was here last year. I'm not sure the year before. I think it was just closed for 2 years over COVID. I think it was 2 years, but it's got smaller. They just spread it out a lot more now to make it look bigger. So the Apple store now, guys, and it will start to buffer. Normally, for the Christmas market, guys, I'm going to stop here, go back to the main area. No, I just stop here. I might go back to the main area. And then I'm going to do a non-live for the area we're coming into now, guys. because I don't like that. I do a non-live in the daytime and a non-live in the night time. There isn't any point in filming live because I hate the buffering. Let's see how it goes today. But normally now, guys, anywhere near the area I will show you, all the way up to more or less till we get to Culmore Row, we should have problems, but don't worry, we won't lose the signal. I shall see when I get home. And I did digress for the third time. Yes, I'm going to get the Pocket 2, guys. It's a camera that's about 2 inches tall, but it's going to have a 2-inch screen, not a 1 inch. It sounds silly, just to, it's not as big as the iPhone. See, this is the other area where it will be. Thank you, Gorge. Bless him. I wonder how old George is. I shouldn't ask his age. It's rude, isn't it? But someone told me the other day he's 93. I don't know if it's true. But I'm really comfortable with you guys, 723. Thank you, subscribers. And because of looking at thousands of messages in the last 3 or 4 days, I have to tell you guys, I mean, bless them, I very much appreciate it, but I wouldn't want thousands now. I've decided. Oh, Holly, don't worry about. I don't know how to. I tell you, Holly, honestly, I don't know how to set it up, and I don't even know if you can regulate it. I'm so stupid, but it's amazing. I'm too bad. See the market? Look, goes all the way down here. 9 days time, be wonderful here. Yeah, we will stop at the Apple store and then I'll do this area we're in now. Have a look what it looks like when I get home, non-live, day and night. But definitely much better, much better Vodafone. Victoria Square, where's the other area? Oh yes, Culmore Row, the Grand Hotel. You put anywhere near there, Victoria Square, and Brindley Place, and behind there the restaurants. It was perfect. It was perfect, which is amazing. Piece of cake. Stop spamming. Very sensitive, isn't it, Holly? I mean, what's wrong with it? Is it buffering, guys? Because it normally does buffer here. I'm sure it is. They've had scaffolding here, guys, for years. Oh look, the ball's over there. Yes, here. It's almost finished here. So lots happening. Lots happening. Let me show you the little ball, not the big one in Grand Central, because it's inside and all the technology in there, and the railway station's so big it just doesn't work. This is a very popular ball as well. I don't think it has any golden balls though. You know, they say the one in New York, you touch its thing, touch its balls, not being rude guys now, they're gold, aren't they? Am I right, Holly? And it brings good luck. I think it's a load of old balls. Funny. Must be the wine. That's Digbeth. We should have Diwali as well, guys. The Indian celebration festival coming up soon. I'm very happy with that. The London videos last nearly, well, it's 3 weeks, guys. I've had nearly 1,000. 9 months ago I had about 100 in about 9 months, so I'm pleased with that. It's just that people enjoyed watching them. I'm happy with that. It's a nice view. That's, I'll go over to Digbeth, you see. I'm going to show you something, guys. You won't believe it, and I want you to sit down in your seats and get comfortable soon, in a minute, 5 minutes. Then we'll shoot up to Colmore Road and just finish off. Oh, I know, we'll finish off the other side. I'm going to do the other side, quite interesting, of Victoria Square, and then we'll shoot down the canal, that last bit. But it is beautiful there at night, isn't it? We'll shoot down there and finish at Brittany Place so that Holly can hear the sound of water, if she's still with us. I love carrot cake, Holly. Don't talk about cakes, Holly. I've been on a diet for 4 months because you know I am 48 pre-diabetic. In fact, if you're over 42, oh, we're not pre-diabetic. I'm actually diabetic, and I've got to see my doctor in 1 week today. And I think I've lost 17 pounds, which is crucial when you're diabetic. And I've got a treadmill, as you know, and it's fantastic. I go on it every day, just for 15 minutes at the moment, but I hope by the new year get it up to 30 minutes. So it's not cardiovascular, and I don't run in it, I walk fast. I'm not seeing that there. I didn't have any balls, George. Bit like me. George, it doesn't work. That's not true. It's a load of old balls. The sound of water we hear. The sound of water. Oh, they're still here, look. Great city, beautiful people of Birmingham, love them very much. Marks and Spencer's moving into the Bullring in a couple of weeks' time on the 1st and 2nd floor. And as you know, John Lewis, well, it doesn't open for 2 years, but even the 49-storey, you know, the apartments I showed you, 370 rental apartments, that's 2 years' time. So things are moving, guys. Yeah, I'm pleased, and the blood test and sit next, I think it's next Tuesday morning earlier, then I've got to see her on Friday for the results. So one hopes. It's down exercise I'm getting now, especially the treadmill, and the weight is crucial. But I'm going for another stone, Holly. Going down, I want to go down to 14 from 15. I said to her I'd get down to 15 from 16.4. It's nearly 4 months ago, next Tuesday, and the doctor said, how are you going to do that on your own? And then I saw an optician last week, charming young lady. Hold your breath, guys, and I'll finish the story in a minute. 4 years, guys, maybe 3. Remember, I bored you with it forever. It's nearly finished. Look, it's open. It's literally well into 4 years. Now that's all built inside over there, guys. But we don't see that, do we? This is just left here. They always do that. They'll finish something and they'll leave it. I remember talking to someone once, and there was something like that left there for 4 months, and I said to him, why is it left there? And he said, oh, it's not our department. That's almost finished over there, guys. But look, first time, you guys remember, you look at some of my old videos. Think of look, guys, look at the wide footpath. It was horrendous around here. It's amazing, isn't it? But why do they just do that? Look, guys, I'm being fastidious, I know. Look, why do you just that? Look, it's not even level. It just can't finish anything. But it is, yeah, nearly 4 years. Guys, you see? Isn't that wonderful? See all the bedding, and it was nasty here. You had about a foot wide to walk down for the last 4 years on the footpaths. But look at it now. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, they got Kentucky Fried Chicken there. Look, places for people to sit. Yeah. I hadn't been around here for about 6 months, guys. I just couldn't face it anymore. But look, all the bedding, all the plants. Isn't that beautiful? Oh. Yes, it is, Holly. It's a kid's playground. Look, seating. Yeah, you had about a foot wide here, guys, literally, for 4 years, and now look at it. Isn't that wonderful? As I said, they'll almost finished. They'll leave rubbish around and cones and things because it's a different department. But very well done, guys. Very well done. Just don't take on another building project, otherwise you'll be bankrupt. And I did come here 3 or 4 days ago, guys. Look, almost finished. Look, as I say, just a little bit. I think I came here last Friday. It's exactly the same there. That's something they tend to do a lot. As you know, as I said a little while ago, they tend to just leave bits here and there. So we get to Colmore Road this way, guys. Whiz back to, you know, what was I telling you, guys? Holly, what was I telling you? I said I'd tell you in a minute. I've forgotten. What was it, Holly? Someone help me. I said I'd finish a story. Oh, and there's in Grand Central, the massive John Lewis that closed down, the flagship shop and most important area in the Grand Central that cost billions. It's going to be, well, 2/3 office space, and then a gym and restaurant and something else, but that opens in 2 years' time. It's a huge area, and it now goes down from, if you know Birmingham, right the way down to Tesco's. All those shops are closed, so it's going to be huge. Oh yes, you see where the cathedral's over there. Don't forget the cathedral. You need another slipper one. Yes, the cathedral has a market there also. I think it'll be the third year. It's a 5-year trial. See those trams there, guys? You know, if my knees were better, I would go on there as a conductor. Actually, I wouldn't go as a driver. Too much responsibility, but they are, because they cannot get conductors on there, they are going to get rid of them next year, so it's just jump on and off and trust people to have a ticket apparently, but they say there will be inspectors around. Isn't that silly? They'll probably lose a lot of money. You know, people don't have to pay. They would get away with it. They could never have enough, but because they couldn't get conductors, the technology is going to be you jump on and off without a conductor. But it's probably good money there. I would have gone part-time, but my knees wouldn't let me. They are a bit bumpy and I'd be thrown all over the place. Plus the fact, guys, sorry, but I know if I work amongst many people, I'll get COVID and I don't want to. So that's just the way it is. Oh look, this is pretty here, isn't it, guys? I love it here. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. Oh, the lights are off down there. The lights are usually on. They've got the law courts down there. Oh yes, the lights. I'll show you guys. I said to a lady once, first time there, I said, what is it there? And she said, I didn't know, it's a big red building down there. She said, it's the law courts. And I said, oh, I better get out of here quickly then. Hey, George, he wouldn't be able to go around there, would you, George? Gorge. Hey? I'd have you in there, George. I know. Never answered me, George. Greasy burger, don't George tease me. Isn't Liverpool lovely, George? Did you watch my videos, Liverpool? It's not too far on the train. Might go back there, the people are so friendly. More water. Anna V, two very cool peeps in the chat. Holly and Jules may join the cool crowd. Oh, look at this, isn't it lovely, guys? Holly likes the sound of water. Makes her think of ducks. But the trouble is she thinks of ducks on a plate, which is naughty. I think that's so. I just love lights, guys. I always loved them from a very young age. They just fascinate. I just love lights. Fairground attraction. They just. I can't explain it. I mean, they are beautiful. Very moving. Ollie, don't want to lose you. You're my favourite. And George, of course, George. Came in very quickly, George. Well done. Are you sitting on the phone? Isn't that lovely? Oh, I see. Oh yes, I know. I digress, guys. I never change, guys. You've got to get used to that. You just watch it about 10 times and string all the disjointed conversation together. Yes, there was this vlogger, and I love New York vloggers. And I'm going to say it again. Oh yes. Oh, talk about getting on your high horse. Oh, not allowed, against the rules. It's unanimous on YouTube. No, it's not. All you vloggers out there, I'm not very, I've got 723, but you want to promote your channel on here, guys, especially if you're just starting, come on here. You're most welcome. And even when I have 10 million followers, you're most welcome. And it's run with the tram coming. Ooh. They're so quiet, aren't they? Trams. Apart from the brakes. I shouldn't have said that, should I? That goes all the way to Wolverhampton. Snow Hill Station over there. Lovely little station. If you come in from outside Birmingham, you probably go to New Street, and Western Arcade, we've been in there quite a few times. We don't have to go. Pretty though, isn't it? Could use more of the bugs. Thank you, George. It is, isn't it? It's a nice evening. It's perfect. All this has been done. Oh dear, what are they doing here? Oh look, guys, because this was under construction for 3 years. Well, not this whole this whole area, but it's funny, isn't it, guys? I mean, I'm not an engineer, I don't understand, but you will always find they will come back several times after they finish a big project like this. I think it was 3 years. Yeah, terrible breaks. Many times, obviously, because it hasn't been done properly in the first place. Yeah, it's the cathedral over there, guys. It's all dark, but it will have a Christmas market there. It's got a very small helter-skelter, where you go down on a mat, but it's tiny. I think it was £2. I think it's about 6 seconds, guys. I mean, you never spend £2 quicker than that. Because I stood outside and I think I timed someone. So I thought, well, that's £20 a minute. That's £1,200 an hour, guys. Beautiful coffee bar here. Told you the other day though, I asked for a takeaway cup. And I either asked them to, if you have cappuccino, 2 inches from the top, otherwise they adulterate it with milk, or go for an extra shot. Yes, £1,200 an hour, guys, it would cost you. I remember standing there watching and someone coming down. I thought, 6 seconds, £2. My mathematical mind That's the quickest £1,200 you'd ever spend in an hour, isn't it? So along here it would buffer, guys, badly, all the way along this Colmore Row area, and the Grand Hotel on my right would buffer. I won't go in, you know that, guys. That's something you'll never beat anywhere in the world. From what I see thousands of videos. It really is a no-go. New York doesn't seem too bad, to be honest. But certainly England inside is a zero, trying to stream live. And then you could lose the signal completely. And I've noticed once that happens, you don't get on for Grand Hotel, guys. It was closed for 20 years, apparently. It's been open a couple of years, maybe? 2 or 3 years, I think. Yeah. Yeah, the King Charles was there last. Oh no, it was the opening of about 18 months ago, the Commonwealth Games. Where he was, Prince Charles then. Saw him come in. Then he shot over to Victoria Square. I filmed him. And I didn't film, to be honest, Tom Cruise, but he stayed there. They were filming there about 2 years ago. Well, in Birmingham, and he stayed there, of course. We've got some lights on the tree over there. Halloween, Sabine. Oh, I don't know. Don't forget, it's not like New York. Oh, you really celebrate Halloween. It's wonderful, isn't it, in New York? And the you know where I mean, where the vloggers go to film, where thousands of people go. It's unbelievable, isn't it? It's probably one of the best places in the world to be for Halloween, but it's not the same Holly in England, unfortunately. Yes, it's not the same. We don't celebrate, although I am in London next Tuesday, as you know, so I think we will have a good chance of seeing a lot more than in Birmingham. We should. I mean, I've got to get back to the station, 9:10 train, back at 10:30. Isn't that wonderful, instead of midnight? Never used the fast train, as you know. That would be wonderful. But yes, that would be fantastic. And I think we will probably bump into Halloween costumes in London. More chance, much more chance than here. But they really do celebrate Halloween in New York in the most spectacular way. I see a French restaurant on the top of this floor, a rally. It's not cheap. I think you'll be looking at 100 quid for dinner for one person without the wine. But it's right up there, guys, on the top floor, and you have the most spectacular view. The only way you can get to it is by lift. Up there, guys, right at the top. And this road is going to be completely pedestrianised. So but they've stopped work here, guys. I thought because it's a very popular Christmas market, and there are really thousands of people come from all over Europe and from other places to come to this Christmas market. But this is all new, guys. And instead of just leaving it, there was a lot of building stuff here a couple of days ago. They've tarmacked it. That will all be coming up. And I didn't think they would do that. I thought they'd leave all this stuff. I did tell you what they would be doing, though. Do you remember? That will be going, guys. I shouldn't think they would leave that there, waiting to be collected. But all this area was covered in, because they can't finish it in time. It was all big holes and lots of equipment. They've just tarmacked it. Look, just so, because there's tens of thousands going to be here, and they've stopped work here. But it's almost finished. They say March, but I think they're probably more May or June they were finished. This road and the road behind here. All this is all pedestrianised now, look, already. Isn't that wonderful? There was a road here and footpaths and sort of very dingy. But this is where we came, isn't it, guys? You remember? Earlier on. The other side. So I will show you. I said to you the other day, didn't I? All this here, you see this here? This is all, well, it had equipment here, and they had barriers here. Look, it's all finished in a couple of days. And that's amazing. Look at that. And yeah, looking back, you see all that. Oh, that will be tarmac. It's just a temporary measure. They've stopped work. 9 days time. Market opens. And this area here will be clear, guys. They've got all the security here now. You see this area here, this will be clear. They've just got equipment. They were finishing it today. That won't be there. So it's going to be really... And when you came from where the guy is over there, when you came here, you just stepped into the road and then you stepped into a dingy, tiny, narrow footpath, and now it just looks so much bigger. Isn't that amazing? Look. And the road up there around the corner, that's the same thing. It's half completed. So this is all pedestrianised now. Yeah, you had a dingy road here. And a narrow footpath, and now it's very beautiful. Taken them nearly 10 months, and I think they got 4 or 5 months after Christmas. That'll be okay for the summer. They've just got this bit here. See where the barrier is. Someone told me they're not doing this, the builder, but you get a lot of misinformation. I don't believe that. I believe this is going to be the same. But there it's finished, you see. We can't get anywhere near Floozy, guys. I'm sorry. Council officers on my right. She's hidden, but she will be switched on, obviously, when they open the market on the 2nd of November. I think it's either 10 or 12 o'clock. But I hopefully be here for you guys. But Flooz is behind there. And it'll be lit up, and the water looks spectacular. And they did quite a lot more work on it again since the Commonwealth Games. I'm not sure what was wrong. So, you know, guys.
Yes, but obviously.
Pretty, isn't it? Just wanted to give you a preview and a taste of what's to come. And we will get back on ourselves now, guys. I know that, but I have to get to the canals for you. It won't take long, 10-15 minutes, guys. Isn't that lovely? I can give you, I'll just show you guys, I can give you a wide, but I'll show you what I have, it's dark. Oh look, you can see me. I didn't. Hello guys. You see me? I look better in the dark. I wasn't sure I could do that. Good evening, everyone. Oh, I don't like looking at myself, sorry, but let's change. Yes, so if we go on to far, look, there is a slight pause for a split second when you use Prismat, and it looks darker because of the ultra-wide lens. Holly, come on. Yes, got the hat on. It's a very good hat, actually. Cost £35, I think. It's like the, let me tell you the make. It's it's like, Dents, I think, yeah. It's like what the country folk would wear. Let me just show you. Look, guys. You see? Not a cheaper. I lost the last one. How can you lose a hat, guys? I'm just so stupid. I put things down. No, you can't. You're absolutely right. So, switch that off there. It's a very well-known brand that only country folk wear. They're the guys, the land owners, many years with lots of money, unlike me. But I'm a peasant, I don't have lots of money. But we've been on 55 minutes. I said I was going to be on 5 minutes. Oh, look at little doggy. I don't know if you guys ever watch Girl in Paradise. Watch her, guys. She's brilliant. She loves dogs. And she calls them, oh, fluffy puppy. She's been filming 20 years, got over 600,000 subscribers. She's very good. Watch her. Handicapper. Yeah, she's I say probably mid-40s, and I watch her videos and I get great information from them, so when I film I know where to go, so it's invaluable. She films live occasionally, but she knows what it's like in London. Probably the worst city in the world to film. And two of your New York vloggers came there a couple of years ago and they both couldn't believe how shocking it was filming live there. Isn't that terrible? But there's someone come on there called Fluffy Puppy Whoppy, I think. She loves dogs. Yeah, you're not, Holly, I'm sorry. I'm not going to accept that one. Now you can fool. You know, I'm looking at your videos, Holly. I'm sorry, I'm not saying you're old, but I'm not going to accept that. And please watch Girl in Paradise. She doesn't need any more subscribers, but incredible videos. She's very funny, lovely lady. I'm not sure where she comes from. She says she's 2 meters tall. Can you believe that? 6'6". But brilliant. When you've been doing it 20 years, she has so much experience, and yeah, she loves. But she was saying she read that although she loves dogs, she doesn't kiss them. You know, some people, they let dogs lick your face and mouth and everything, don't they? And she said she read that someone caught an infection and had to have both their legs removed. It's not funny. Through kissing their dog. Can you believe that? And she said, oh no, you should never kiss dogs, Bernard. But I said, well, I had a horse once, which I did. I was a show jump, did a lot of show jumping around England, and I used to kiss her every morning. You know, I kissed my horse every morning. I know, you're right. But my horse, you know, the horse is a lot cleaner, and my chestnut mare, every morning I would give her a big kiss, and I enjoyed it. She said, oh no, Bernard, you should kiss a horse. Do you remember Mr. Ed, guys? I mean, George will, because we know he's not, I'm not saying you're old, George, but you're not very young, are you? If you're still there. And the beginning of Mr. Ed, do you remember the talking horse? You could Google it, guys. Google it, Holly. It's funny. Mr. Ed. And I always remember the start. Let me tell you, Holly, how it started. A horse is a horse, of course, and no one can talk to a talking horse. That is, of course, if the horse is a famous mystery. You've never heard of a talking horse? Well, listen to this. I am Mr. Ed. And the horse's mouth used to move. That's true. I'll show you the hat. Okay, look. Came from House of Fraser. Cost me £35. I think it was half price. The other one I lost, it only cost £10. But that's what I do. I just stupid. I got this little stand. It's only plastic. It's DJI. And I put it down out filming, and I had to buy another one. It's a tiny little plastic thing, but very useful now. I could put the camera down if I wanted to. It cost me £19. They always catch you on the extras. So, yeah, probably a £500 investment. Getting back for the 4th time to the DJI. And I will use it to film in London, because it's 2 inches tall. As you know, guys, I think it's every 2 minutes a phone is stolen in London. And her friend, she was filming, and this teenage girl was running in the middle of the road screaming. Someone had snatched her phone, and they're now coming on push bikes. They snatched her phone. And they also snatched Girl in Paradise's phone. But fortunately they dropped it. They didn't damage it. They grabbed it quickly on the bike, on the footpath. Now my phone's got all my personal details on it. As you know, I don't have a laptop, computer. This is all I have. So if they snatch this, I've lost everything. So that's why I want to get the DJI, hopefully tomorrow, and I can use it in London for all the filming and relax more, because if they snatch that, there's no information on there. It's just a camera and a 2-inch camera, and they wouldn't even know what it is. Plus the fact you don't get as much attention, which is absolutely true. Yes, I did. Nightbot. I don't see Nightbot courting me. Nightbot needs to get with the... It does. It does. If I miss any messages, forgive me. I don't like talking. Oh, taking these taxis. Why? What's wrong with them? Oh, it makes me so angry, guys. I'm sorry. Why the hell should we have to get out of the way of cyclists on the road? Probably one of the worst places in England. He's still in motor, darling. He must be wealthy, this guy. He must be loaded. Yeah, you've got a big gimbal stand. It's huge what I'm holding, guys, you know, because you've seen them in New York. The 2-inch DJI, which is a brilliant camera, brilliant sound. They wouldn't even know what it is, and you don't get as much attention. So I need to get it. I need to protect. Nightbot. There's more where that came from. Why did I put Nightbot on here? That's crazy, isn't it? I hope the reception and sound were good tonight, guys, with the new Vodafone. Isn't that amazing? Is that beautiful? It is lovely. It's absolutely stunning, Birmingham now. It's put up with a lot of ridicule for many, many years. As you know, I've lived here 6.5 years. Okay, it's been under construction 20-something years. And it still is everywhere, but it's beautiful. We used to have the pods here, didn't we, guys? Do you remember? We used to have the beautiful 12 pods here and a beautiful restaurant. Craft. Oh, it's gone. How sad. It's always sad, isn't it, to see a business go out of business. International Conference Centre, known as the Symphony Hall, at the back end. She does, Holly. She knows how to trip Nightbot's wire. Nightbot, how old is Holly? And how old is George, please? Yes, Mr. Ed. Yeah, and it shouldn't be ridiculed, because you have beautiful. I'm going to say it again. Why shouldn't I? Multicultural city, Birmingham. Beautiful people, very friendly, live in harmony, live together, and a beautiful city. Yes, I know it's bankrupt, but I read, I think it was either 8 or 10 Tories, bigwigs, have come in, because it was a Labour-run council, to sort out, shouldn't talk politics, but quickly, they've been sent in to sort out Birmingham Council. Can you imagine working with them? How awful it must be for the Labour Council. But apparently they're being paid mega bucks, guys. I mean, if you live in England, you would believe that anyway, wouldn't you? Well, it's what we would expect. It's 8 or 10 Tories coming to sort out. And as I say, we don't talk politics, but very quickly, the reason why Birmingham Council is bankrupt, because they had to pay out 1.1 billion and still paying out back pay. Apparently in a court in London, quite rightly, women were underpaid for a very long time. I think it was 11 years ago. they passed a law that all the back pay would have to be paid, and 1.1 billion pounds in back pay this council from Birmingham had to pay, and are still paying tens of millions. So that's why they should have had help from the government, and plus they're squeezed. Local councils are squeezed and squeezed and squeezed over the last 13 years by central government, by the government cutting back, giving them money. So that's why it will be resolved, but it's still beautiful here. Everything goes on as usual. Nearly coming to the end, guys. Do you like it? Did you love our walk? I did. It's great to see Holly, George and everyone in here. And Holly upsetting Nightbot. Well done. And one of the best places to live in England, that's for sure. Although, you know, obviously HS2, the Leeds, they cut back a long time ago, and then now they've stopped the Manchester, and they say they won't finish the other one for 10 years, guys. 10 years. Can you believe that? I might go through the shops for you guys. And I think it's Old Oak Green, guys. It doesn't even go to a main station, and that's 10 years time. And they're building thousands of flats in Birmingham. And at the moment, guys, something called gazumping is going on. I've experienced it myself. Yes, I went along to look at this one room. They call them studios, and it was $850, and I said, I'll take it. Indefinite period. Where I used to live there in the Jewellery Quarter, I pay a year I pay 6 months in advance, and then sign a yearly contract and pay the other 6 months. And she said, oh yeah, no problem, small agent. And then this guy who should have seen it didn't turn up, but as I was leaving, he was there. So he was late by about 30 minutes. And I thought, well, I think he would look like, to be honest, a student. And I thought, well, you know, I'm going to get this, pay 6 months in advance. I said I'd even pay a year in advance and sign a year contract. And that's a dream, isn't it, for a landlord? 850, bearing in mind these studio apartments should be about 700. 750 max, most of them, but landlord obviously put it up to a premium rate. And would you believe I got gazumped? She rang me a couple of hours later and said, oh, I'm really sorry, but the gentleman who turned up late for his appointment, he put in a higher offer. And it was a student. I must have wealthy parents. So yeah, I was going to offer 850, knowing that all the studios in there were 750. I was going to pay a year in advance, and the landlord, you know, how greedy they are. Well, I hope he goes bankrupt. And she said, oh, it was really... So we used to call it gazumping. So it's supply and demand, and there's far more demand than supply at the moment, guys. But the pendulum is going to swing. Oh, stop spamming. No, leave Holly alone. I'm warning you, leave her alone. So, because of the changes in HS2, and even if you had a new government next year, they are selling all the land off again, and it's very complex, and it'll never be built. So it's the biggest white elephant ever built now. It's going to go from Birmingham to Old Oak Green, 4 miles outside the main area of London, and it'll take you another 30 minutes to get in. We'll take around the shops, guys. Quick view. Right, to London. So it would take longer because there's I think it's 52-minute train to London now. Oh no, sorry, the HS2 is predicted to only take 52 minutes. but there's an hour and 16-minute train to London now on the old track, which is only 24 minutes longer. Oh, this is lovely, isn't it? It's beautiful here, look. Oh, that's a beautiful restaurant, isn't that beautiful? Look at that, guys, isn't that beautiful? Stunning. Oh, that's stunning. Isn't that beautiful? Look. Yeah. I think the manager was going to say something to me then. There was a lot of ladies there, but I wasn't going to film. I didn't put. Is that a beautiful restaurant? Oh, that's stunning. Yeah. I've got to say, that's really beautiful. Might have a quick look at that when we come back again. Yeah, so it's a... Oh, and they said also if the 12 million extension from the, I think it's Old Oak Green to Euston, would take another 18 years. But they say that's never going to happen. So, I mean, by then I would be 90, I won't be here. So, but they said it won't happen anyway. So, because this is not going to happen now, what I wanted to say, guys, people ask me about rental sometimes. The pendulum's going to swing back in your favour now over the next 2 to 3 years, because they've all planned to build these apartments over the next 10 years on the premise that this, track will be built, HS2, from Manchester, Leeds, directly into Euston. So it's not going to happen, guys. So I do get quite a few inquiries. Stay close. Pendulum will swing in your favour in the next 2 to 3 years, and there will be more supply than demand, and the rents will go down, and you'll be able to choose, and you won't have to put up with unscrupulous landlords and unscrupulous agents. And of course, I don't know what estate agents you call them. Real estate, Holly, in America? I think they're probably all the same. The reputation is not very high in England, and that's not to say they're all the same, because they're not. John Lawrence is very good. Not here to, but we all had horrendous stories about. Yes, so that was it, guys. She said it was very close, but he stopped. He put in a slightly higher offer. It was already £100 more than it should have been. And that's the position we are in Birmingham at the moment, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Holly, send Nightbot 10 emojis, see what happens. If they ban you, I'll be sad, because I'm not sure how to get you back. But maybe it'll only be a short suspension. Holly, we're coming to the end of the video anyway. It's beautiful, Holly. When I was talking the other day, guys, I knew I wanted to say something. I kept saying a bad area, and I think I've said it tonight. And he was a lovely guy, but he said, I'm a Brum from Birmingham, and I thought you were talking about this beautiful city. And he said, and then he called me Lol and said, oh, don't worry about it. But I looked back and I thought, well, I said, if you watch my videos, you see I love Birmingham, and I'm always praising it. I might moan about the holes in the road and the state of the footpaths. And he said I was laughing all the time. And anyway, guys, if you hear me saying it's a bad area here, and I think I've done it tonight, I hope he's not watching. I'm talking about the Wi-Fi. I'm not talking about this glorious, beautiful, wonderful city and these beautiful people. I started the video, it was a couple of days ago when I was talking to him. I sent him a couple of messages. I said to myself, right, I'm going to tell you this, and now I'm at the end of the video. I'm telling you, and I've said it lots of times. So guys, when I said it was a really bad area tonight, why do I do it? I'm talking about the Wi-Fi, not this beautiful city. But I think this is much, much better. It was about 90% 3. I never complained about it. It was wonderful. Not better than I thought it would be. But I would say this is probably, even better. Well, I know it is. Hopefully you are still on when I finish. This is a gorgeous place. Oh, it's a pleasure, and they've got the girls here still, so I can't film that beautiful area. It doesn't matter. Holly wants to meditate now. Are they still there? I'm not sure if they are still there, guys. I wanted to just show you close up. I don't think they are, actually. Oh, they are. Oh, another time. Is that beautiful, guys? I said to the builders once, this was under construction 18 months ago, when are you going to finish? And he said, why? I said, well, I like to have a shower here on a Sunday morning, very early when no one's around, to save on my electricity. I just bought a new pink bikini, and he just looked at me, and I said, I just want to try it out. And he looked at me and he just walked away. He thought, this guy is really strange. Oh look, guys, I can go in there now. I just want to show you this display, guys. Really stunning.
You okay?
Hello, I just want to show you this.
Yeah, you sure can.
Is it beautiful? What's it for? Any?
Listen, so we are a steakhouse.
Yes.
Are from Manchester.
Yes.
We have opened this branch 3 months ago.
What used to be here then?
So it used to be about the Culp area.
Ah, that's right. I didn't realise.
So now we are new to Birmingham.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
From Manchester. I love
From
Manchester.
There you
I
go.
only went there once, but I will go back. Beautiful city, isn't it?
Amazing city.
Yeah.
Should check our Manchester store as well.
Oh,
I've been there 4.5 years.
Really?
I can,
Are you living in Birmingham now?
No, yeah, I'm living in Birmingham now.
Yeah, it's lovely city.
Yeah, yes. I'm getting used to everything.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm
Oh, yeah.
getting used to the language.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Go inside
stunning.
if you like.
So, sorry?
Go inside
You
if you
sure?
like, yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
You know what I mean? I mean, if you're gonna post it, I heard you got a million followers.
Birmingham close up.
Is it Birmingham close up?
Yeah, that's what.
Oh,
Go
okay.
look on there. Thank you very much.
Oh.
I won't get anywhere near your guest though, because I don't do
No.
that.
Don't worry. Here we are.
Yeah, thank
Go
you
for
very
it.
much. Sir. Thank you. Thank you. Isn't that beautiful in here, guys? Oh my goodness. They opened 3 months ago. Let's take it out on the wide one, guys, because we are in. Isn't that stunning? And let's show you the cakes. My favourite. I knew I'd find the cakes. What about these cakes, guys? That looks like a tiramisu there. Oh yes, that's a tiramisu, my favourite dessert. What is it? I'll post that on the phone. What's that? How much are these tiramisus?
So £9.50.
Oh, it looks wonderful. Has it got alcohol in it?
No, so we are alcohol free.
Oh, sorry. Right,
Yeah,
okay.
the whole building.
Oh, network's going because it's live. But yeah, Birmingham close up.
Birmingham
But I'll
close up.
come.
Are
I'll
you
come
on
on YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
You please subscribe and have a look. I'll post this tonight.
Perfect, I will have a look.
But when you always when you go inside, network's live. So what I'll do one day, I'll come back and pre-record in 4K and come in if you don't mind.
No problem.
All right. See you guys.
Is
Take
it
care.
this one, yeah?
That's me.
Yeah.
I haven't got one, so I'm saving up for another one.
Take
Take care. See you. Bye bye. I hope that wasn't too bad. The connection, Holly. What was it like? Was it beautiful? I can film that non-live in 4K. Just a little bit of. See, the trouble is, you see, Holly. Once you lose that signal, it wants to go off. It's still showing. Is it okay now? Oh, those beautiful tiramisu. You know, it started in Italy. I think it was in the 70s, tiramisu. Look at it, they must have come out of the International Conference Centre. But they never, most of them though, because it's alcohol free there. I did see. So quite a lot of probably Muslim women came out of there, so it's alcohol free. It's a lovely restaurant, isn't it? You are, Holly. We can always film it non-live for you guys in 4K. Pros and cons with live. I'm not against it, I just know you can't go inside usually. But hopefully you got some of it. Yeah, so we will have this fountain. We can't have obviously dancing fountain because they got all the fairground stuff on it. We're going to have paradise for the first time in about 24 years. And we're going to have first time in almost a year, Floozy back on. I'm jumping in now with my pink bikini on. We're in ultra wide now, so I have to walk extra slow. I know I've told you this before, guys. If you look at my Christmas Carol, I think it's on my channel, you will see how beautiful this is. They have a projector system here, and when it's lit up, and it was 2020-21, I sang a Christmas Carol there at 5 minutes to midnight on the 24th, 25th of December. Yes, I sang live there, and it was all lit up, the projector system, 20 to 21, and they've never switched it on since. I can't understand why. Have a look at the video. So we're just going to finish up. We can't normally go around here, guys. This is I'm just going to say a bad area. This is a Wi-Fi bad area. Wi-Fi, guys. I said Wi-Fi. Birmingham City is wonderful. But yeah, he said I was laughing. You kept saying this is a bad area. And I know what he meant. He said it's just your new viewers, Bernard. They think you're talking about Birmingham. Thank you for that. Anyway, he was so right. And I did it tonight again. It's so stupid. This Wi-Fi around here is a bad area. Yes, Anna. Lovely, isn't it here? I'm jumping in with my pink bikini on. Oh, I can hear some voices there. Isn't that lovely? I know. Wi-Fi about you, but I don't, Holly. I just say this is a bad area, and he was new, and he said, Bernard, you keep saying it. Thank you anyway, if you're going to watch this. He was right. Wi-Fi. So we go off around here, guys, and I think, yeah, I'd say it's about 98% Vodafone. Pretty, isn't it? 98%, okay. Hour and 23 minutes. I think I've sobered up now. It was only half a bottle of wine, but when you don't drink. This was a building site for 3 years, guys. Now it's all finished. It was horrendous. Poor restaurants. And of course a new Turtle Bay restaurant. I don't know if you have these in America, but they are beautiful inside, very reasonably priced. Normally get good service. Yes, all this was owned by NatWest Bank. This goes all the way around. £40 million it cost. It's all state of the art now. It was just a refurb, but it went on for over 3 years. And here you see, you can sit out Turtle Bay, good prices, good food. Love the decor. You see, look, they've got a lovely roof here, haven't they? I love this. Hey, I want to dance. I think I'm going to dance. No, I'm not going to dance. Isn't that lovely? There. Get a really decent meal there for about £10–12. I went to the one in Manchester. It wasn't as nice as this one because this one's brand new. So if you're not from Birmingham, guys, come over here. And don't forget to visit the canals. where we have just been. Isn't that pretty? Do a lot of filming here also, guys. A lot of filming. This is so nice. Let me just show you.
What's this? Is it TikTok, mate?
Hello. No, it's YouTube Live.
Oh, nice.
Do you want to say hello?
Hello. How many viewers you got?
Not too many, only 10. But I've got about 700 or 800 subscribers.
Oh, you're
Birmingham Close Up, it's called.
Oh.
Birmingham. If you go on Birmingham Close Up, you going in for a meal?
Nah, we've already been, mate.
Where have you been?
In here, had a
It's
meal.
good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Good prices, nice staff, beautiful decor.
Yeah.
Are you from Birmingham?
Nah, Reddit.
Redditch? Is that in England? What's it like in Redditch?
Yeah, it's shit, mate, to be honest.
Is
It's
it?
as bad as bro.
Birmingham's beautiful, isn't it?
It's fucking shit.
You don't like it?
No, it's a shithole.
Oh, language. It's a family channel.
Oh, is it a fan? It's very bad.
Okay, I'm just going to show inside.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Take care. Bye bye. Yeah, okay. Just from the. Oh, it's so warm in here. Isn't that beautiful? See you guys. See you guys. Take care. Bye bye. My apologies for the language, guys. Hopefully it'll be all right. I don't want to go in and edit that out. It just take too long. Forgive me, it wasn't me. When you're watching it back, if you do, just go peep, peep. Holly doesn't mind, I know that. She likes to visit public places. Yeah, Corali, you know, I had we filmed it here, didn't we? I did have a £11.19 chocolate brownie, guys. But I've only done it once. Come on. Bear with me. I'm just going to show you quickly, guys. I know you've seen it before. Oops, that door's really hard. We've got to fall down the step. Oh, it smells wonderful in here. Look, guys, isn't that stunningly beautiful? You've seen some lovely restaurants today, haven't you? Sit over there, guys, have a drink, treat yourself to a cocktail. You know they are magnificent. Hello. And look at this, guys, look. Isn't that stunningly beautiful? What do you think, Holly? You get the nice flavours there. Hello.
Hello, sir.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. That door, shall I get out? Well, I'll go out this way. That door's really stiff. Pretty, isn't it? Look at this. For photographs. Yes, and this one. Guys, look. Isn't that stunning? It's a really upmarket restaurant. It's worth a visit once a year, guys. A special occasion. A very special occasion. Come here, guys. Come all the way to Birmingham. Birmingham. I remember my first wife, guys. She was a pianist, and my second wife was a concert pianist from Russia. I've got something about pianos. So this is the other side of Broad Street now, guys. It's really spectacular now, isn't it? Yes, and we went home, and she was sort of middle class, and I'm very working class. I don't know if you've noticed, guys. And we'll go through here again because it's so beautiful. And she didn't know. She went into her mother's bedroom. They had this big mansion. And hello, Jam. And she said, "What are you doing with him? He's not good enough for you. I was only 21 or 22. You're not going to marry him. I won't allow it. He can't even talk properly. Properly. He chops the ends of his words off all the time. He doesn't finish a sentence." And I was behind the door in the hallway. I say it's a big mansion, and she's in her mother's bedroom, and she didn't know I was there. And yes, always remember that. Chops the ends of his words. He's not articulate or eloquent. He's not good enough for you. I don't want you to marry him. And she said, "Okay, mother. Bernard, come in now." Bernard's heard everything. Now tell him what you just said. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? This is true now. She said, tell him. And she said, she was a bit scatty, very intelligent. I never said anything. She said, I never said a word. Don't lie. Don't lie, Pauline. She said to her daughter, only child. Don't lie, she said, you're lying. And the first time I went to my future mother-in-law's, which is going to be my future mother-in-law, you know, I'm 21, I'm a kid. We went round for Sunday afternoon dinner, and we had this, like, called it bird's eye roast beef with peas. It was a bit tough, and I was trying to be polite. I was really nervous. And just we're back here, and I was cutting the beef, and my knife slipped, and and all the peas came off the plate on the floor and under the table. So I'm under the table. First time I went round for dinner at my future mother-in-law's house. I think it's the first time she actually met me, and I'm under the table collecting all the peas. And she said, oh, mother, if you gave him proper meat, it wouldn't have happened, giving him that frozen rubbish. So then Pauline, they were both under the table. You know, there's like 100 peas all over the place. Yeah, and then they started arguing, both of them. Given my boyfriend proper meat, it wouldn't have happened. She said, that frozen rubbish is 2 tons. Can you believe that? And that is the truth. I tell you, I've had some fun. I was a naughty boy when I was young. But always quiet, courteous, kind, compassionate, caring, ruthlessly honest, well-mannered, but very, very naughty. It was funny. I was bright red and so embarrassed, you know. But that was it, and we were married for, I think, 2 years anyway. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it now. I hope you enjoyed this lovely morning. Look, Nightbot, I'm going to warn you for the last time, leave Holly alone. Okay? She's not the youngest person in the world. I'm not saying you're sort of old Holly, but leave her alone, stop picking on her. God bless all of you. Take care. Hope you enjoyed it. Purely spontaneous. I think the wine's helped me relax more, to be honest. So I might have a half a bottle of wine. My sort of true personality, I feel, has come out more. It does help to relax you, doesn't it? So maybe when I do a live in future, guys, I'll just drink a half bottle of wine. What do you think before I come out? So it does help you relax. Enjoy the sound of the water. Take care, George, Holly, everyone. God bless all of you in here. If I missed anyone, Anna, please forgive me. I'm going back down. I'm not saying anything to you tonight, but sticking on Holly. Jam, thank you for coming in. And I will see all of you soon, but I'm going to just finish with about 60 seconds of water. I know Holly enjoys it. And then I will switch off. See you soon, bye. Bye-bye. Take care. God bless all of you. Just enjoy the sound of water. God bless you, Holly. Thank you so much for those words. Thank you, George. Ha ha ha.